Well, welcome to Oregon. Glad you can make it back, guys. Well, today it's about 44 degrees, pretty cold day. So first thing I'm going to do today is build a fire. So why don't you just kind of hang along. I'll let you watch me start and see if I can't get this fire going. I'm going to use some of my old cedar boards that are rotten that I can't use on the cabin. That makes great kindling. So I'm chopping that up pretty fine with some newspaper. We'll put a new wood stove here. By golly, we'll get you going. Okay? We'll get us a fire going. Alrighty, see if we can't make this puppy burn today. Notice that my paper out here in the cabin, my newspaper out here, is getting damp. So some days a little harder than others to get going. So I'll just do that. We got our lit. Oops, let me see here if I can't guide that fire along a little bit. There we go. Don't want anything burning but the wood inside the fire. Okay, we're off and running, people. Well, hi guys, welcome to Cabin Talk. It's something brand new. I thought today I might enlighten you with a story that happened to me yesterday. I got off work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is early for me. One day a week I have to work until 3 o'clock, but yesterday was a 2 o'clock day. As I'm walking through the parking lot along the sidewalk to my car, my Jeep, I noticed the neighbors, they always have their dogs out in the yard. Dogs are always barking at us. Of course it was raining yesterday, it was cold, probably 45, 6 degrees. Dogs are all inside the house. Well, I'm walking down the sidewalk and hear this squirrel up in a tree. He just chatter. You know how they are. Makes a lot of noise. And I thought, you know, they sound a lot like our old country squirrels. They do the same thing. You're in their territory, they bark at you that way with their little chatter. So, walking down the street and I heard the little guy chattering at me, and then next thing you know I heard the guy barking like a dog. Kind of a roof, very quietly, very softly, but it was that squirrel up in the tree barking at me. At first I couldn't believe it, so I kind of stopped, turned around and looked like, where's that little guy? Fir tree. You can't see nothing in a fir tree. All you see is green limbs, a million of them, and they're just covered in them. So I turned and started walking down the street again, and I heard the little guy chit, roof, chit. I'm like, are you kidding me? I looked around, I'm looking for a dog, I'm thinking, is that squirrel really doing that? Is he really barking at me? Is that the difference between a city squirrel and a country squirrel? I guess the city squirrels have so many dogs in their neighborhoods that they learn to bark. Lesson learned. Something new for me. I never knew that, so I thought I'd just pass it along today and give you a little cabin talk and some knowledge for yourself that now you know that squirrels can bark. Who knew? Now I know this is going to come to you as a shocker, but I actually got a temporary cover on my roof, and it looks like it stopped leaking, at least for now. So this is a major win for me. I had to get that water out of my cabin, so with putting this tarp on here, it is blocking the rain from coming into my cabin. Makes me very happy, I'll tell you that. Because now inside with my fire going, which here I am above my stack down there, got a fire going, it's drying everything out. Now with this roof on, I think I need to get my extension on. Otherwise I'll be doing smoke damage or something to everything else, right? We don't want that. So anyway, it's a happy day. It's raining. And I'm covered. You hear that drip, drip, drip? That is the sound of hillbilly coffee. Making more buckets full of hillbilly coffee. Boy, you just can't get enough of that stuff. Rain makes it, we drink it. Pretty good stuff, man. Still free. There's a full bucket of coffee. Look at that, would ya? And there's another one right down here. Bam. There's 10 gallon right there in those two buckets. Anytime you're thirsty, stop on by the cabin. I'll heat some up for you. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I'm out here on the Oregon Trail taking a walk, and I come upon this. I believe it to be a bird. I'm not really sure what kind of bird it is. We're thinking maybe a turtle dove. We have those around here. They travel in pairs, and we have noticed that we haven't seen them here in a few days. So I'm hoping this isn't the end of both of them, but this does not look good. So yeah, the new Oregon Trail here, people. The new Oregon Trail. See if I can't zoom on you. It's raining today. That's what it looks like in the rain. That is one of my brand new little fir trees. I don't know if I can get that in focus better. There we go. This is one of our new guys we planted last year. Seems to be doing okay this year. We planted probably 6 or 8 of them. They seem to be doing well. Out here in our forest, we're trying to reforest the forest with Doug firs. We don't have a lot of them. We can always use more. So we've been moving things around a little bit, trying to help them out. I think that's important when you have trees. Otherwise, it looks like that. A lot of dead looking trees, which they're really not dead at all. They just lost their leaves and they look really sad. So we're going to plant some new friends out here for them. Just zoom around in a circle here. There we go. Kind of give you a shot of what winter looks like in Oregon. This is it, folks. Wintertime. Almost. It's like December 11th, so it's not really officially winter, but we're pretty darn close. And I tell you what, it's acting like it. And some days it'll rain for 5 days, 12 days, 20 days. It could just rain and rain and rain. People that move here find that they don't like that. It's like, does the sun ever shine? It does. We just never know when. Take what you get. Welcome to Oregon. Before you move here, maybe you should make sure of that, huh? Otherwise, you might want to stay in California or Florida or Arizona, where the heck you coming from. We don't get dry weather like that. We don't have sandy soil. Up here you got mud. At least in the western part. You want sand, you go to Eastern Oregon. You get lots of sand. Pretty dry over there. Pretty warm in the summers. Way warmer than here. So yeah, our blackberry briars out here. You can see all them down low here. They're in the valley. These guys come up natural. They just, you can't stop them hardly. You beat them back, you spray them, you do everything in your power to get rid of them, and behold, they're back. So yeah, it is what it is. We just learn to live with them. They taste good, so we don't spray. You know, another note while I'm up here and spinning around is right down here in front of me, like right down there, that is my spring. And I'm gonna run the camera right up the channel, right there. There is no water in that spring. What happened to our water? I noticed last year I had about 2 weeks worth of running time with the water. It dried up and stopped. This year, this is December. We have no water, haven't had any water yet this year. I'm not sure if somebody's drilled a well. They tapped into our spring water and they lowered the water table and they stopped our spring. I'm not happy about that if they did that. Oh, here's old Coyote. He come up to see me again. He's my little buddy. He's always following me around, huh, Coyote? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he was checking out these feathers over here and looking for something. There was nothing left. Huh, Coyote? Yeah, whoever it was, they ate it all, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, but you guys remember Coyote. He's my YouTube cat, my cabin cat. Right, Coyote? Enough of you, bud. Okay, I know it's dark in here, but you see that daylight shining through them boards? I'm gonna move this around a little bit so you can kind of see that. If I move over a little bit here to my right, and you'll notice that the boards, when they get wet, they get tight. They seal up. Isn't it funny that the old timers knew that when cedar got wet, it swells and it'll seal? So when the rains first start, I get a little bit of rain in my building, the walls at least get a little wet. But as the rains continue for days on end, the walls swell up, they seal up, and the water stops coming in. You can't really see that, but you gotta take my word for it. That's something I noticed. Kind of cool. Thought I'd share that with you. Another plus for Cedar Boards. Yay! And there's my window. Look at that, what a view. Wait a minute, somebody didn't finish something out there. What the? Well guys, I think that's going to do it for today. It's raining. It's just a wet, ugly, nasty day. And I thought, hey, the main thing I wanted to do today was show you my roof. I hope you got a kick out of my little squirrel story. I, honest to God, never heard a squirrel bark before. So maybe you have, and it's no big deal to you guys. But to me, it was different. Quite shocked at that. So anyway, I'm out here in the rain, dinking on the old cabin. I think I'm gonna let you guys go and I'll catch you on the next one. And I'd just like to say one last thing. Adios. But that's not the last thing. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Watch what I'm doing out here. I still got lots to do. We'll piddle dink along here on the cabin. Keep you involved, and maybe you can come out and have some of my hillbilly coffee. You might like that. And then when you start drinking it, you won't be able to stop, right? Probably not. So anyway, we'll see you on the next one, guys. It was fun, okay? We'll see ya.